Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. The markets did not like it when Russia would not extend the Black Sea export corridor agreement that ensured safe passage for Ukrainian cargo ships through the Black Sea. For nearly a week now, Russia has been bombing Ukrainian grain elevators on the Black Sea, but overnight began bombing grain facilities on the Danube River, leaving little doubt that Russia intends to cut off Ukrainian grain exports from the world. If this becomes a reality, it would cut the projections of grain available to the marketplace and seriously tighten the world balance sheets for corn and wheat. All the grain futures markets reacted with sharply higher prices yesterday, with corn closing up 32, beans up 24, and KC wheat up 58. Also adding to the strength is the fact that much of the western corn is forecast to endure mid-90s to triple-digit temperatures this week with very little chance of beneficial rain. The 10-day to 2-week Corn Belt forecasts are cooler and wetter. Yesterday afternoon, USDA left the good to excellent portion of the corn crop condition unchanged. The trade was expecting a drop of 1 to 2%. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midlands open for Milo trucks 24/7. The Andersons Houston open for corn and Milo 7 a.m. to 3. Timco Houston is open 7 a.m. to 11, 7 days a week. For help marketing your grains, 361-852-5207. John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. And we're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how'd the Mason sale turn out?
You bet, Larry. We had right at 675 head of cattle today. Thought overall decent run. Very warm again today. I thought overall the market continued this week again with a strong tone, kind of like it has been. We've seen a lot of increase the last 4 or 5 weeks. I thought today stocker steers and heifers both sold fully steady today. Had a group of steers. I think there's like 4 steers in the deal, weighed 533 at 263. A little over $1,400 on those 5 weights. I thought feeder steers probably sold maybe steady to $5 lower. The board kind of dropped a little bit based on corn increase, some of the dry weather we've had up in the Corn Belt, that sort of thing. I thought the overall feeder heifers sold steady. Very strong active market liner. Packer cows and bulls, I thought both sold steady too. Red cows and pairs, really no trend on them today. Just a limited test on those. So overall, still a very, very strong market, Larry.
Now we've got a San Saba sale come Thursday.
You bet. We got several groups of calves that are going to be there. I think we got one group that's been weaned already about 60 days, and then we got some Indian cows I know are going to show up. So I look for a pretty good run this weekend, especially where this market continues to be as strong as it is, Larry. And we're seeing a little bit as the hot heat continues on. Some of this grass is getting dry. We still have a lot of grass. A little concerned on some few fires, all that. So some of these cattle may go ahead and move instead of trying to put more weight on them or something like that is what I kind of see, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. They can give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also go to our website for updated information at jordan@cattle.com, Larry.
Ken, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, 196 stronger in the afternoon at 117.21. Estimated hog slaughter for Monday, 456,000 head compared to 449 last week. As we look toward the beef side of the meat equation, wholesale box prices up 142 in the choice, 26 in the select in the afternoon. Estimated Monday federal slaughter, 126,000 head, up 6,000 from last week and 3,000 higher than the same week last year. The cattle on feed report showed 11.204 million head of cattle in the feed yards, and the entirety of the herd was 95.9 million head. Figures were down 1.8% and 2.7% from last year and the year before, respectively. Looks like 4.05 million replacement heifers, down 100,000 head year to year, and the heifer on feed ratio, 39.89. That is the most on record going back to January of 2012. As we look toward USDA's mention of some light cash up business, 188 to 190 in the north on Monday. Cash trade was reported at 188 in the north, 180 to 181 in the south last week. Looks like OKC feeder auction review shows 6,700 head sold with 49 to 47% steer to heifers and 36% above the 6 weight mark. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for yesterday. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, getting ready for sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle on Wednesday. Sean, what are they looking like Monday night?
Sure thing. We'll get somewhere around 3,500 on the sheep and goat in, Larry. Got those spotted billies and those spotted nannies that'll be there. We talked about the last week. They'll be there tomorrow morning. Anybody, I know we'll be hearing this tomorrow morning early, and then later on, we'll sell them around noon. So anybody who can't make it, sure give us a call. We can get with somebody that can sure get something bought for you if you want to. On the cattle end, I think it's somewhere around that 800 to 1,000 is what I'm thinking. We got a couple of bigger bunches that got consigned today, so it's shaping up to we'll maybe get somewhere close to 1,000 on Wednesday.
Good. Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean.
You can reach us today, 30997-4390.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Henry Pickett, Abilene Livestock. Henry, I know it's hot, but I guess you're going to have a sale anyway, right?
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a pretty good run this week. Tonight we had a little over 500 total cattle with about 100 cows. I expect 800 to 900 total cattle tomorrow with about 150 cows. We've got some highlighted cattle. We've got 44 cows middle-aged. They'll be pregnancy tested. They'll be good to go back to the country and have one more calf. We got 23 4 to 6-year-old cows. They're blacks and black baldies. They've been exposed to bulls since April, and they'll also be preg checked. We got 23 head of nice calves laying in the 4s off of ranch steers and heifers. They've had a round of shot. 38 head of steers and heifer yearlings weighing 550 to 650, and they've had a round of shots. And we've got 50 head of steers and heifers weighing 450 to 5 1/4, and they're all blacks and black baldies. They've had 2 rounds of shots. Then we've got another ranch deal that 20 head, mostly steers, weighing 550 to 650s. They're blacks, reds, and black baldies, and they've had a round of shots. Then we've got several other little deals, too many to list, but it looks like it's going to be a good sale this week.
Abilene, Texas, Henry Pickett. Tell everybody what time you start and how to get a hold of you.
We start on Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. Barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment from working chutes and sorting pens to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. This is Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're on the line with Benny Cox, getting ready for the sheep and goat sale on Tuesday. Benny, it looks like it's about 7:45 Monday evening. How are the pens looking tonight?
You know, we had about 1,600 when we got there Monday morning, and at a little over 2, we had 3,200, which is a little out of what we've been seeing. Hopefully, we won't have over 6,000 this week. We could. Got to get to 5 first.
Right.
So that's kind of what we're looking at, yeah.
What's the mix like as you've seen it so far?
Just like it's been being heavy on the hair sheep types.
Right. Anything going to get in the way of price?
You know, they've softened this deal up a good deal. I mean, hopefully it'll be as good as it was last week, but they worked this market over big time. It's just that time of the year. You know, the end of June, the 1st of July, they'll usually have it tore up about as bad as they can tear it up. They pretty well accomplished that. Now, if we have a lighter run and there's, you know, you never know what kind of talent's going to show up. That makes a lot of difference, you know,
right.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Now, we'll sell cattle on Thursday. What do you see there?
Oh, you know, we actually have a deal out here north of town, a ranch. It's about 17,000 acres, and the guy that's running that deal said he's got about 250 cows. Now, there'll be crossbred cows. There'll be kind of this, that, and the other, but they're supposed to come in the next 2 weeks. He's going to try and get half of them this week and then half the next. There will be possibly be pairs and pregnancy tested cows on those. There'll be crossbreds of different varieties. May fit somebody, so they need to keep that in mind. So we'll have those, and I thought we'd be over 1,000 last week. we kind of got up there in that 760 range anyway.
Right.
That close.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Benny.
They can call me on my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371. They can always look at the web, which is producersandcargyle.com.
Benny, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Talk to you tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, we're here with Tracy Phillips of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms, ranches, and custom homes on acreage. Tracy, tell us about High Point Ranch, one of your featured listings.
Thanks, Larry. High Point Ranch is a 97-acre, high-fenced, secluded property located between Junction, Texas, and Rock Springs. It offers a 4-bedroom, 2-bath custom home with stunning lodge-like interior and offering over 2,300 square foot of covered porches, perfect to view those stunning hill country sunsets.
Tracy, talk to us about the improvements on High Point Ranch.
Absolutely. This property offers a guest house, a 2,000 plus square foot shop with water and electricity, a separate processing room with freezer space and wash area, and multiple storage buildings.
Tracy, how about the water supply to the ranch?
There is an excellent well, 406 foot deep, bringing up tons of water and 2,500 gallon storage tank.
Tell me where High Point Ranch is located.
Located in Edwards County, where tax rates are much lower than a lot of the area in Texas. This ranch is near great fishing, kayaking in the nearby Llano River, just 7 from the South Llano State Park.
Tracy, tell my listeners how they can reach you.
Absolutely. People can reach me directly at 512-393-9996, and I give you my word, I always call you back. Or you can visit our website at homesteadandranch.com. Thanks so much.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas, getting ready Monday night for a Tuesday sale. Jim, what's it looking like?
Well, pretty slow today. We've got a little over 160 head, 6 or 8 pairs. Several of those need to go back to the country. Quality of calves is pretty good. Hopefully end up with around 250 by sale time. Last night we were blessed with about an inch of rain right here on the strip. Some people had up to 2. Some people had nothing. Very spotty.
Right.
But very thankful for every drop that fell.
Good. What is the quality of the cattle, even though it's a short run?
Quality is pretty good. Most of them smaller cattle. We don't have as many yearling type cattle as we've been having.
Right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
Jim, we appreciate it, and we'll touch base with you after.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes from Live Oak Livestock. Riley, how was the Monday sale?
It went good, Larry. Everything sold steady with last week. Some of the calves, I thought probably maybe up to 4 to 6 higher. Packer cows sold steady. Had a few stocker cows, which was kind of seemed to be steady money. What pairs we had brought from 1,100 up to 1,850. Some bred cows from 900 up to 1,700. High yielding packer cows 108 to 116. Your breakers 98 to $1.06. And your canners 74 to 90. High yielding packer bulls 118 to 126. Low to medium yielding bulls 106 to 118. 2 to 3 weight choice steers 278 to 310. Heifer mates 254 to 290. The 3 to 4 weight choice steers 270 to 306. Heifer mates 228 to 268. 4 to 5 weight choice steers 248 to 286. Heifer mates 220 to 256. 5 to 6 weight choice steers 246 to 270. The heifer mates 218 to 250. 6 to 7 weight choice steers 216 to 246. Heifer mates 202 to 226. 7 to 8 weight choice steers 198 to 234. And their heifer mates 188 to 204. And ended up with 1,324 total head for today. So pleased with the market. It's all holding together real well.
Good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next go-round.
360 661-786-2553 is the office. 361-813-6650 is the cell. On the webpage, liveoaklivestock.com.
Riley, thank you very much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Shotgun look at the grains, neighbor. Milo through Corpus, 1184. Corn, 540 and a half. Houston wheat, 923. Houston beans, 1354. Texas cotton, 79.28 average price on 176 bales. That's it. I'm Larry Marble. I'm gone.